welcome to another video. So in today's video we are doing a very exciting video. We are comparing the Cricut Explore A2 with the Cricut Explore 3. So I'm very excited to do this video, and I am so grateful for Cricut for sending me the Cricut Explore 3 so that I can test it out and compare the two to see what the differences are. But before we get into this video, please remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like this video if you liked it, and hit that little notification bell so that you can get notifications every time I post a video. So let's get into this video. Okay, so first of all we are going to look at the appearance of both machines, what the differences are and what we see basically at first hand. First of all, the colors are exactly the same. Only difference is the Cricut Explore A2 is shiny and the Explore 3 is matte. So you guys will probably notice before we get on with the rest of this video that they have taken out the word A in the Cricut Explore 3. The reason for that is because the A basically meant Bluetooth, but now we all know that all the new Cricut machines is Bluetooth, so they've taken out the word because it's not necessary anymore. So that makes it short and sweet, easy to remember. So now let's see what is difference. The first thing everybody's noticed is the knob on the Explore A2 have been taken off on the Explore 3. So there's no more knob. You will just do all your settings in Design Space, same as what you will use when you use your Cricut Maker. It's basically the same principle. Next up we've got the little cup holders. So the Explore A2 has got one cup holder, and then the Explore 3 has got two holders. So what they've done here is they've taken out the little cartridge adapter and they've replaced it with another cup holder because no one uses the cartridges anymore. So that's a very nice thing. Second thing is, as you guys can see, the load and unload button on the Cricut Explore 3. They have changed the image so it does look a little bit more modern, which is also always very nice. Second thing is the go button, which on the Explore A2 is the Cricut logo, and on the new Explore 3 they've changed it to a little plain button. So it's very easy for someone to recognize the go button on the new machine if they don't have the previous machines. Then the two pause and play, pause buttons are basically exactly the same. So let's get on to the rest of the machines. First up we are going to open it and let's see what it looks like inside. Okay, so the Explore A2 opens much faster than the Explore 3, but that is not an issue because everybody's got patience. Next up we have the storage containers, which both machines has got, and it is basically exactly the same as we can see. Next up we have on this one, I don't know if you guys can see it, here, sorry if there's no name, but then on the Cricut Explore 3 it's actually got the name on so that you can see what machine you are using. The next thing is that this Explore 3 has got these guides for you to put your vinyl in, so it just guides it because you don't necessarily need a mat with the Explore 3, which the Explore A2 you do still need a mat, so they don't have the guidelines. So that's very nice of the new. So now we have seen the basics of the machine, the differences also I forgot to mention. So here on the Explore 3 you've got a little sensor which actually guides the vinyl or the paper, whatever you're cutting, to pick it up, which the Explore A2 does not have because it usually uses the mat as a guideline. So what do you get when you buy these two machines. So for the Cricut Explore A2, you generally get your machine, of course. You get a power adapter, a USB cable, you get a Cricut black pen, you also get a light blue mat, and then you get a little sample like vinyl and cardstock that you can use to test out your machine at the very first time. Now with the Cricut Explore 3, you get your machine, of course, then you get your power cable, USB adapter. You don't get a pen, you also don't get a mat with it, but you do get a bundle of some materials to use, which is basically a bundle like this, which is 12 by 12 inch, so it's basically a full sheet for you to use. You get smart vinyl, some transfer tape, also Cricut iron-on vinyl, and then you've got your smart paper as well. So when you buy a machine, you can actually test it out using all of these materials, which is very, very nice, because you don't need a Cricut mat in order to use these materials on this size. Okay, so because there's a guide on the Cricut Explore 3, of course you don't need a mat, and you can actually print or cut up to 12 feet with your Cricut Explore 3, whereas the Cricut A2 can only cut up to 2 feet, which also you need your long mat in order to cut that length. Now just quick to show you guys, these are the small smart smart vinyl that you can get for this machine, which works very, very well. And then I've also got the smart iron-on vinyl, which also goes with the Cricut Explore 3. So these are very nice materials that you can use without a mat. So both of these machines can cut over 100 different materials, which is simply amazing. There is very little machines that can cut so many different machines. And to say the matter of fact, I actually don't know any other machine besides the Cricut machines that can cut over 100 materials. And the nice thing is that it also uses 6 different tools, which can be used for cutting, writing, foiling, and more. So that is really, really amazing. You can make stickers and cards and make drawings. So that is simply amazing. So I would basically, I would recommend these machines to anybody. And to me, it's amazing. I can't get over how amazing these machines are. So yeah, let's quickly go into the cutting function of how much more different the Cricut Explore A2 is to the Explore 3. So the Cricut Explore 3 actually cuts twice as faster as the Cricut Explore A2. Cut without a Cricut mat, which I've mentioned more than once in this video because it's such an amazing function. It's so much easier just to put your vinyl in or put your card in, and you just go and you just cut or draw your project, and it goes very quickly. And then another thing is also that the Cricut Explore 3 is a lot softer than the Cricut Explore A2, which also is a very nice function, because I must say, when you use a machine and someone talks to you, it can get a little bit loud. So with the Cricut Explore 3, it is a little bit softer, so it's much nicer on the ear, which is something that I absolutely love. And then of course, one last thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning that I feel is probably very important for most users that don't use their Cricut machines on their computers, as is this little area here. It is basically a storage for, well, not a storage, it's, yeah, let's say it's a storage for your tablet or your phone while you are working. So if you're using your tablet or your phone you on design space while using your machine, you can just slot it in here and you are good to go. It's not in your way, and you can see what your machine is cutting, and you can see the process, and that is something that I absolutely love, because I know the Cricut Maker has got it, so I'm very happy that they actually included it into the Cricut Explore 3. Okay, so my final thoughts on these two machines. In a nutshell, they are both very great machines. But of course, if you are someone that crafts a lot, I would definitely go for the Explore 3 because it cuts quicker, it doesn't need a mat, and it goes like this, which is absolutely awesome. But I would not throw away the Cricut Explore A2. It's still one of my favorite machines, so to me both is pretty good, but of course everybody wants a little bit faster machine. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these two machines, and let me know what you want to see in the next video. So that's all from me for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!